Hello, wrestling fans. Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Today with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yellow again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett and Quentin Charisma. Once again, we are smack dab along ringside and ready to go with another big week of the Territorial Rasslin Review podcast. I'm going to be real brave, and I'm going to ask, how are we doing this week, Quentin?
I don't know. I'm here.
Just the ray of positivity that is Quentin Charisma.
It's been a rough 3 weeks.
I don't know where to go from that. Don't know if you're wanting me to ask or
It don't matter to me.
knees.
No, Dana broke her shoulder.
Whoa!
You don't. Oh, you didn't know, huh?
No, I missed that. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Fall?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Surgery?
No surgery yet. Don't know. We can go back in a month to the orthopedic. So.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a rough 3.
No, I had no idea. Workplace deal or?
Yes and no. She fell going into Walmart on her day off.
Why couldn't it have been while she was working?
I know.
Why couldn't you own your local Walmart?
It's all the only could happen to me.
Yeah. So just like trip over something, wet spot?
Trip over the door, the little automatic door thing on the bottom, sticking up too high.
Oh, sticking up too high, huh?
Yep.
Good. We need to call Chris Silvio Esquire.
Oh, wait, maybe. You never know.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, he'll hook you up. He's a former Kentucky boy, too. So, you know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he's a West Virginia boy who spent a lot of time in Kentucky. But
yes,
hey, you're a Tennessee boy who spent his time now in Kentucky. So hey, there we go.
Yeah, so it all
he'll hook a brother up.
It comes together somehow, you know.
Well, man, dude, I hate to hear that. No, I had no idea. And you haven't brought it up either of these past 2 weeks that we've been taping. No. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, she's in my thoughts for sure. Wow.
Yeah, it's been rough, dude.
I hate to hear that, dude. Whew. Well, I gambled and I lost. That bad news up front.
It only happened to me.
Dang, dude. Well, we're gonna try to keep this train rolling, I guess. Wow.
Yeah. Choo choo. Keep going.
Let's go ahead and get our first match loaded up for this evening. This is brought to us. Actually, both our matches this week are brought to us by our friend Randall G over on YouTube. Please go give him a like and a subscribe. This match is from the Philadelphia Spectrum, January 1986. The match is Bret the Hitman Hart versus Polish Power Ivan Putski. Get you everybody all 000'd out. And if you are ready, Quentin, we will hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. So this is definitely from the Spectrum channel.
Yeah. That little flashed up real fast at the beginning there.
Yeah, Spectrum Wrestling too, not WWF, Spectrum Wrestling. So
Yep.
This is before Bret had his custom glasses. He's just rocking some aviators right now.
Yeah. Trying to see what is. Oh, this is even before they went to the black with the pink stripe.
Yeah, this was because they had this and they had like blue and black, I think, at one point.
The blue and black, and actually I've actually seen him once around this time period with the black with the yellow stripe.
Okay.
I don't think I saw that like one time.
But he had when I say blue and black, I don't mean with a black stripe. Like I think they had that too, but didn't they have like a baby blue set? Or maybe not baby blue, but it was a weird blue. It wasn't like blue. You know what I mean?
For some reason, I think I'm remembering some. Yeah, I think so. I think.
But he has no color at all. It's black and white tonight.
Yeah, it's just I've seen him wear the black and white ones a lot, especially when they first started teaming as a tag. The black and white ones a lot. Jeez.
Yeah, what a monster.
He's got to be in his 40s, probably early 40s here.
So, I guess my question, because I don't know a lot about Ivan
Oh
Putski.
crap! I got the volume on. his nose. I was like, that's loud. Do it now.
I don't know a lot about Ivan Putski. I was sitting here hearing it, and I thought I might have just had my volume on low. I'm like, oh, this is not
This is
bad.
my TV. I don't even think about it.
That's hilarious. I don't know a lot about Putski, but so I know he did the other gimmick first. Was he always built?
No. Well, he was built, but he wasn't cut. He
had a belly, right?
Yeah, he actually was basically like a clone of the mighty Igor. I mean, he was basically looked the same thing, basically. But then he went to Ivan Putski and
what fighting stance is that?
It's a boxing stance.
Yeah, except his right hand is completely like on the other side of his face.
It's his boxing. It's the Polish boxing stance.
It's like this. You just look at it. It's like this guy's never boxed around in his life.
Exactly.
And Brett doing his best Larry Zbyszko here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he's taking his time. Pushes him off. Yeah, the older the Putski got, the more he got cut up. He was always big barrel chested, but had a gut.
His chest is insane, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Sure was.
Like that.
Oh, nice bump through the ropes.
Yeah, that was pretty. It's just it's so like his arms are impressive and whatnot. And his traps are crazy, but like, and I'm sitting here idolizing over another man's body is kind of weird, but his back and his chest are just so big.
Yeah.
Like they don't fit his body. Like his legs are jacked, but they don't look like they fit.
Yeah.
And he's also rather short, it seems.
Yeah, he's really short.
Because Brett's only like 5'10".
Yeah. Working that big headlock.
Well, yeah, so he's got the Polish power. Just will squeeze his head until it explodes.
Yeah, and cranking on it.
You would never see that nowadays because it's too corny, but I think it's fantastically entertaining.
Yeah. He got a big old jacked up dude, yeah. Boom. He go punch to the head there.
Good shot of the referee's back.
Yeah.
Brett was trying to get his cell on TV, and the rest like, nope.
Yeah. Well. Boom, boom. Oh, what did they cut the crowd for?
Because those guys were really drunk.
It's Philly on a Friday night. What do you expect? I like how they actually had their own canvas.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they had their own canvas there.
So I wonder, and this practice had probably been stopped by this point, but I wonder if they had their own ring.
I don't know.
It used to be some arenas where the wrestling happened a lot. They had their own rings.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at the ropes.
Oh God.
Ooh. That looks rough. He's already starting to hate on him. Wow.
That elbow drop.
That elbow drop looks rough, didn't it?
Oh boy.
I just wrecked the ass. I don't know. I'm trying to. Now that's those old real ropes. So they might just have their own canvas. Maybe they had a thing where Spectrum wanted their own canvas.
But I mean, back in the days of Vince Senior and Bruno, didn't the buildings have their own rings then?
Well, they just leave them there. They wasn't the building owned them, but they.
Okay, so but what I'm saying, like this ring may be a WWF ring at Spectrum. They're just like, oh yeah, keep it there.
Yeah, they keep it there. Yeah.
Because they were still, this is 80s. No, I was going to say they're still kind of regional, like staying in the Northeast, but not 86. 86, they started kind of, we're going everywhere, man.
Does that guy got a yellow gi on there in the front row? Well, hold on. They biting him?
I think that's what he did. Like a karate gi?
Yeah. It was like a karate with a black belt around it. See him?
It does look like he's wearing a gi. What year did Karate Kid come out?
I don't know.
Because we got Cobra Kai sitting front row.
That looked good. The old Bret Hart turnbuckle there.
Yeah, I was about to say the old man. What would you call that? The Bret Hart turnbuckle. Dude, I think that's an Asian guy wearing that gi.
That's what I thought too at first, but I couldn't get a good look.
Man, I hope he's a local Philly wrestler trying to get a job. And he's like, I'm gonna show up and gimmick.
Oh, punches look good. Boom.
Because I've learned something, and I know this is not about the match, but you brought up Armstrong Alley putting up those, late 80s, early 90s independents.
Yeah.
Next time anybody says all wrestling was better back in that time, I'm gonna say no, it wasn't.
Well, that was independence. I mean,
well, I know, but dude, all these old timers say all wrestling back in the day was better. No, it wasn't. There was bad, nice just like there is. That was awesome. Yeah. Brett was so good even back here.
Nice. Big chop.
Was that a chop?
He chopped to the throat.
I thought he gave him the old Saba Saba.
Oh. Uh-oh, feet on the ropes.
Was that the...
He was stooging it. Usually he don't see him try to stooge it off when they're counting. He started pointing. He's on the ropes.
That was...
Wow.
Yeah, that finish was super flat. The guy next to the martial arts dress guy is wearing one of those rubber Hogan masks. Oh, that's not a gi. I just saw the guy, or at least the shirt dude's wearing under that jacket is a collared shirt.
Okay.
Maybe it's a cardigan with a belt on it or a stripe.
That fish was out of nowhere. Oh, dang. He just firing up on him. Shoots him in.
Polish hammer.
Oh, yeah, give him the big hammer.
It was very out of nowhere. I mean, they're sending them home happy, but man, it was, yeah.
Yeah, that was really kind of out of nowhere. It's like they just said, let's take it home real fast for some reason. Like they told them, let's go home, Wow.
Or, I mean, that was just the plan the whole way. And it's like, hey, I really don't need to come back because I'm about to beat you up and hit you with my finish after the match.
But it's just still kind of seen. I don't know. He comes in.
Yeah, just sweep the double. Yeah. I hate that he just did it on the bottom. That adds absolutely nothing.
Yeah. He's already pointing. As soon as he puts his feet up, that's it.
Yep. That match was good, man. The finish just...
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be an out of nowhere finish, but it was really out of nowhere, it seemed like.
Yeah. Usually I would feel like you would build a comeback a little bit more so you look like you're in trouble. But it was like, pow, pow, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it just seemed like it was rushed. I don't know. That was good.
It was an Ivan Putski match, too. I didn't expect a lot. It was better than I expected to be real.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Actually, it was.
Because all I've seen is older Ivan Putski.
Yeah.
But then again, younger Ivan Putski, there'd be even less wrestling.
That was 86, so that was on his tail end there in his run in New York. So
maybe it's just a good, solid match.
Yeah, it's a little something. That was good. Like I said, what it was good.
That's probably just a little 10-minute opener.
Yeah. But what did it go, about 8, if that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. That
was good. I just realized from pulling mine up, yours was January 86 in the Spectrum, right?
Yeah.
We're staying in the Spectrum, but we're going back in time to December 1985. When I picked this last week,
it might be the same because I noticed like some of these dates I've been pulling up on stuff like that Saturday night main event.
Oh, then it could be the same taping.
It was actually taped in December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so sometimes like the world class match that we saw, it was from the year before Christmas Star Wars at Arena. The John Tatum Missy Hyatt match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't in January. It was actually December is when it was actually taped at the big Christmas show.
Well, Yellow Gi guy is not in the front row, so I'm going to assume this is a different taping.
Yeah, I just noticed it on the thumbnail just then. Yeah, so it's probably different.
So,
they run once a month there usually, so
yeah.
So it probably wasn't the same. So yeah. All right.
But
Let
the
me get
match
over there
this
to it.
again, this also brought to us by Randall G. And this is a tag match this evening with Randy Savage and Jesse the Body Ventura versus Tony Atlas and Tito Santana.
All right.
And once everybody's triple zeroed out, you sit over there, my friend.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
All right, we're gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Got what was that guy's name there? The announcer.
Oh, I don't know.
He got in a lot of trouble.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, with the ring. He's part of that ring boy crew.
Oh, was he one of the ones?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know, but he's got a sweet ruffle shirt.
Yeah. Well, he was on the announcer for the last match too. What's that? That's the Intercontinental belt Tito's got there.
I'm trying to see because this has the resolution of a potato. Yeah, I think it is the IC belt. So they had already gone to that model.
There was Santa Claus out in the crowd.
Sandoval?
No, Santa Claus.
Oh, his cousin.
That's why Santa Claus. Like in the third row, right behind.
Oh, I see him.
Right now. It's like second row, maybe. There he is. See where? Well, move, Tito.
I see him. I see him a little bit. Yeah, I want that Arriba Santana shirt. I wonder if that's just a Santana T-shirt that somebody screen printed Arriba on.
I don't know.
Oh, we got Robe Macho.
Well, yes, it's 86. So he's still rocking the robes.
Jesse's just like, I got a sweet T-shirt.
Well, Jesse didn't wrestle much after this, did he? 86, 85, so in 86, he was mostly commentary in 86, wasn't he?
I'm trying to think because trying to remember when he had the blood clot issue.
It was around this time.
Listening to interviews, as I told you, I've been doing a lot. He said he was set to face Hogan in a match, and then the night before got hospitalized with blood clots in his lungs.
Well, this is toward the end of Atlas's run in New York too, because I think he went to Dallas in '86. So this was like his, toward the end of his run too.
Did Jesse ever have the tie-dye tights? Because Billy Graham had the tie-dye tights too.
I think he did.
Sometimes.
I think he did. Sometimes I think Ventura did sometimes.
Because I'm disappointed in this Jesse look.
I'm pretty sure he did sometimes.
Like there's no boas.
Oh, he didn't go that till later, till his announcing days. That's when he started out. But he just come to the ring. Yeah, he was.
Oh, he didn't rock the boas when he came to the ring?
Not as I can remember.
Okay.
I'm not going to remember. I don't think he did.
The boas and the big dangly dummy ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he did all that. If he did, it wasn't to the extent of what he got when he was doing commentary. So, yeah, if I can remember, I think this is toward his last before he started doing commentary. Because look at it, he's if you look at him, you can tell he's really not. He's lost a lot of size. It's not as big as he was.
Well, he was never like, anytime I've seen Jesse, he was never giant.
Oh, he's never like Graham was.
Yeah, no. Graham was crazy.
Yeah. But
I think Jesse was probably, I don't want to say 100% before a good bit, relatively natural. Probably especially comparatively speaking.
I'm sure he was more natural than Graham was.
Yeah. I mean, he may have done a shot every now and then, but
yeah.
Billy Graham, put that in his Wheaties every morning.
Yeah. All right, got Savage and Atlas starting off here. That's probably a good thing. Well, this is about the time that Savage and Tito was switching that title back and forth, wasn't it?
Could be.
Yeah, late 85 or 86. Here they go. He's back in. These two should be pretty good together. Oh, they're making Santa Claus bleed.
Oh, boo. How do you kick out St. Nick?
It's Philly.
That's true. They're probably booing him the whole time.
Mess up Randy's hair. Uh-oh. Don't mess up that hair. It's bad enough as it is. He always had the worst hair.
It's so fried.
Yeah, it's like he's had a bad perm his whole life in it. What's that say? Shout what?
Shout for the Navy.
Navy. She must have got that at the Navy football game. Oh, nice little punch. Oh, block the buckle. Boom. He takes them quick little back bumps off the buckles. I like that.
Well, all his bumps were like that. Like just little quick, super fast.
Yeah,
but everything he did was short and really fast and explosive.
Yeah.
Like those little.
The crowd was all on Jesse just then. Did you see that?
Hey, man, Jesse, a heat getting machine, daddy.
Yeah. Oh, nice reversal. We'll flip, going to the arm bar.
We got the sombrero on the back of the trunks. Yep, there it is.
Yep. Here comes Tony.
All right. Pace is about to slow down.
Got the big headlock on him. We'll sit here for a while.
Tackle, drop down, walk on my face. Tony Atlas.
Oh! He got to take his boots off first.
No. He wants you to wear shoes, white tennis shoes.
The high heel shoes, no boots, high heels.
No, it's white tennis shoes, like Keds.
I just like the high heels on his face too.
Maybe I've always heard the white tennis shoes like Keds.
Oh. Ew, that's weird. Uh-oh. Look at the people. They're all on Jesse to get in. Look at him. He even did look. He just said, look, he has got them hot at him.
Yeah, baby.
Just for not wanting to get in the ring. Man, Alice was jacked to the gills, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Was he like 50 here? He was old, dude. He was older than a lot of people realize he was. Oh, a little wrestling, top wrist lock here.
Yeah, Jesse wasn't the best wrestler in the world, but he's better than a lot.
Yeah. I figured we'd get a pose from Atlas. Yeah, there you go.
Man, he didn't even brush that hair, did he?
Oh, Jesse got the headlock now. Uh-oh. No, here comes your tackle. Wait, drop down.
The super side. What?
Wait. Did he miss him on that headbutt?
No, he got him, but he didn't jump and extend at all. He jumped and then gave the weakest headbutt ever.
It didn't look good at all from what I just didn't even get. Yeah, he didn't have at all on that. If anybody past the second row couldn't have seen it.
Jesse was hitting them ropes super old brother style, like full sideways.
Did he give him thumb? Yeah, he gave him thumb the eye. I was choking the corner there.
Yeah, they're going Memphis heat tonight.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
It's like, man, we got Tony. Come on, dude.
Well, look at Savage.
Tito
ain't even coming in.
Yeah, Tito's like, nah, man.
Look at the people. Look at them. They're giving the bird. Oh, well, they were getting, but now look at the camera. Oh, okay. I was like, who's that running? That's Tito running over there. Okay. I was like, who was running a ringside over there? It was Tito. The people are into this big time. Oh, get him out of the corner. Ah, that was funny.
Fake out.
Throw him over in the corner. People are hot for this.
Really are.
The simplest stuff, too.
Oh, yeah, they're doing nothing.
Yep. Savage will come off the top.
A little headlock. Oh, big
Black
double.
handle. Boom. It's all you gotta do is everything just hand.
And Tony Atlas.
Watch monster kick out. Yep, I knew it was gonna be big.
What about Ventura pressing down Savage's head to add weight?
That was a good boot to the head. A big suplex. Nope, block it. What did he do? Punch him?
Yeah, block it. Yep. Nice. There's those jabs.
Jabs are nice. Come Jesse back in. Gonna give him a big boot to the ribs. Boom. That looked good. Big forearm.
Yeah, big easy club, brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you. You're gonna bump, and I'm gonna yell stuff at you.
I can't believe how. Look at the people. They hate Jesse. Look at him. Oh, be nice double thrust.
Yeah, or as we call it around here, the Tracy.
From Savage and oh, where's the ref? Well, where is the ref? Ref. It's like,
just gonna let it happen. Just
yeah, I guess so.
just gonna stand around.
I was like, what the crap? Yeah, that was awkward. Oh, burrito hand got all the way up for the burrito. No, Jesse break it up. Here comes Tony. Oh, that was those punches.
Oh God,
those were horrible, wasn't they?
Yeah.
No, referee telling him to get out. Boom. No, Santana's on him. What's Tony doing? Just sitting down. He said, "Oh, yeah, nice,
just chilling."
Knee.
The macho knee to the back's always the best.
That was nice. Nice boots. That looked good. Jesse's giving it to Tony out there.
I mean, Tony's just going to stand there, apparently. Are you serious? Yeah, kind of.
People are putting on their coach and leaving. They're like, this sucks. Look, they're crapping on the finish. Look at them. They just crapped on the finish.
It was a terrible, unbelievable ref bump, too.
That had the people in that match so good, they were putting on their coach and leaving. Boy, they just pooped that one, didn't they?
Yeah, man. I'm wondering if that tag was supposed to happen.
I don't know what happened, but boy, that finish didn't get over that. They were into that match until the finish, and they crapped on it.
There's still a minute left in this video, so it's going to be a minute of awkwardness.
That unless they restart it and roll them back up, slide in, they roll them up or something. I don't know. But they just they were hot for that match, and then the finish just pooped the bed.
Yeah, that was rough.
Wow.
And everyone just looks really confused. So
yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that ref don't seem happy with himself.
Now, Tito wouldn't even raise his hand. You see that? Huh. I'm wondering if they did the finish too soon. The ref took the bump too soon.
Ugh.
Because it seemed weird. They were all on the baby faces getting the heat. Yep, that was it. Yeah, that finish killed that match. That match, they were hot. Why would you do that right in the middle of the heat? Yeah, the people pooped. They got it put on their coaches walking out. Wow. If that was indicated, and if that was the main event, oh man.
Yeah, they would have been livid.
Dang.
The match was a whole bunch of fun until right then.
Yeah, it was good.
Like I'm upset about that.
I think that ref took that bump earlier than he was supposed to. I don't think that was when it was supposed to happen. Why would you take it right during the heat like that? You know,
something screwy for sure happened because that was. Yeah. Oh, it was just that air of awkwardness at the end.
Well, you wouldn't do it that part of the match right during the heat where they're getting heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just And if it's the main event, build up to that. I mean, I don't know. That just didn't look right.
Yeah,
And
no,
the people could tell. People could tell. They crapped on them. Sorry. Some people threw a couple of cups in the ring, but when you see the people in the front putting their jackets up and walking, yeah, that's not good. So, I think it was too. I think they win. I think the ref took the bump when he wasn't supposed to. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, it threw off the rest of the match. Well, we are going to have to see where we're going to go next week before we get cut off on time for this first half of the Territorial Wrestling Review. Quentin, where are you taking us next week?
I'm taking this really different. I'm thinking it's Houston. It says 1/4/1980. I think it's Houston. It's Les Thornton against Jonathan Boyd.
Wow.
And it's pre-Sheepherder Jonathan Boyd, post-Royal Kangaroo Jonathan Boyd. So
I didn't even realize Boyd was a kangaroo.
He was a Royal Kangaroo. Him and what was his name? Frederick Charles. Norman Frederick Charles?
Yeah.
That's his name? Yeah.
And this is brought to us by Kazushi Sakuraba, correct?
Right, Sakuraba, yeah. I'm assuming it's not the MMA Sakuraba. But you never know. It's a small world.
It's not the, what'd they call him? What was Sakuraba called? Was it the Gracie Hunter?
Maybe.
I think it was Sakuraba who fought all the Gracies.
Might have been. So he's still active over in Japan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. He just about yearly does those New Japan Royals for the big show.
Well. So all right. So where are you going?
I'm not being very original. It's not Philadelphia, unless they hadn't got the mat yet by the time this was done. But this is from spring of 1984. This is brought to us by someone who I don't believe we've used yet. NY Kid 84.
Don't think so.
The match is Sergeant Slaughter versus David Schultz.
Oh.
I've been on a bit of a David Schultz kick, and I don't know if it's before or after this match, but I remember David Schultz cutting a promo on Slaughter about this match, because I guess Slaughter at some point had said something about wearing steel-toed combat boots in Vietnam, to which David Schultz, who was in Vietnam, reamed him and was basically like, "You're stupid, boy. You don't wear steel-toed boots in the jungle. That gets wet."
Yeah, but it's a gimmick. I mean,
well, no, exactly. But that gave Dr. D some ammo, and as we all know, Dr. D with a little ammo in front of a microphone is something special. What's the one he did in AWA on Hogan? Something about San Francisco, and he's like, "You ain't never had a woman. I went to San Francisco. I didn't find no woman. Found men who looked like women." But not a woman. Hogan, you belong in San Francisco.
Yes.
Dr. D was low key.
Stayed straight faced and not just.
Oh, no. Mean Gene lost it half the time. That's the best part.
I know, but that was. There's no way that interview sees light of day nowadays.
Oh, it's all over YouTube, baby. They have full collections of the best of Dr. D. David Schultz, and that's one of my favorite things to watch, Daddy.
90% of his interviews would not make it nowadays.
No, exactly. No, absolutely.
90% of them would be they would never get to air.
Yeah, no. But man, he was great. He even did crazy stuff like that in Memphis.
Yeah. Actually, when he left New York and went back to Memphis, if you found some of those promos.
Was that his Dennis Condrey run or no?
No. This is when he left New York after he got fired and came to Memphis in 85 or whatever it was.
Right.
He came back and had a short run in Memphis.
His run with Dennis Condrey was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was
feuding with the Gibson brothers.
Yeah.
That's another promo. I think you showed it to me.
The one he said the googly-eyed one.
Yeah, about Robert. I ain't talking about you, Ricky. I'm talking about the googly-eyed one.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we got how much time we got left on this before they kick us off on?
Yeah, they're about to kick us off, guys. We're gonna reset with the second half of the Territorial Wrestling Review. Until that time, we're gonna take a pause for promotional messages. I forgot what dude used to say. Anyway, take a break for commercials. We'll be back in a minute. You've probably heard us mention crowbarpress.com, But let's get real for a moment. Scott Teal is crowbarpress.com. Scott has been writing about professional wrestling since 1968 and has edited, written, and published more than 100 books on the subject. Scott was also honored by both the Cauliflower Alley Club and the George Tragus Luthez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame for his contributions as a professional wrestling historian and journalist. All this to say, Scott knows his stuff. But if you're not a big reader, hey, that's okay. Crowbarpress.com also has DVDs, magazines, photos, posters, and t-shirts, all fit for you or the old school wrestling fan in your life. So please, do us a favor and support our friend of the show, Scott Teal, by visiting crowbarpress.com. Professional wrestling legends in print and video.
The National Wrestling Alliance and Fight brings you the ultimate streaming service for everything NWA. This is NWA All Access. For just $49.99 a year, you'll get every single NWA pay-per-view, NWA Power days before the rest of the world, NWA USA, and special Fight exclusive content. All the pay-per-views, all the action, all the power. For only $49.99 a year, that's a savings of over $100 versus just ordering everything alone. To subscribe, visit fight.tv today. That's FITE.tv. Join the thousands of fans that have already subscribed to the toughest brand of professional wrestling. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
Like WWE Raw, but without the budget, WMF Medium Rare captured the chaos of live Wrestling Mayhem Federation hardcore events held throughout Rutherford County, Tennessee in the early 2000s. This weekly series was produced by our good friend, Multimedia Monte Carlo, a local TV personality turned pro wrestling manager who would threaten to edit fans from the broadcast if they didn't give him his proper respect. So fast forward nearly 20 years later, and Mr. Carlo has brought WMF Medium Rare to YouTube. Mr. Carlo has painstakingly went back to the vault to bring this cult classic wrestling promotion back for a new generation of fans to witness. Check out WMF Medium Rare's channel over on YouTube and tell him we sent you.
Wrestling at the Chase is back August 27th and 28th as the NWA returns to the historic Chase Park Plaza Hotel in St. Louis, Missouri for NWA 74. 2 nights of incredible action featuring title defenses from all the NWA champions. Plus, NWA wrestling legends will be in the Coruscant Ballroom for NWA's 74th anniversary extravaganza. Tickets are moving fast, so get yours now at NWATix.com. That's NWATix.com. The NWA, wrestling as it's meant to be.
All right, and we are back. During the break, I decided to go ahead and watch that best of Dr. D. David Schultz while we were in between recording sessions. Man, yeah, no, nothing he said could be aired today. Holy cow. So in one of them, he's wearing a Confederate flag shirt, which, whatever, different time. The other one, he's just straight wearing a swastika.
Oh my gosh.
He had a shirt. It looked like it was an airbrush shirt. It said Dr. D on the top, swastika, David Schultz on the bottom. Wonder if he got that at Dollywood.
Oh my gosh, Dollywood.
That's the last place
what time period?
This was an AWA promo, I think. So.
Probably not. Because it wasn't, I don't think it was Dollywood then. It was still Silver Dollar City then.
Well, I doubt you've ever been able to get a swastika at Dollywood, period.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But you still can get a shirt airbrushed there, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, because you can get, there's 27 and a half places in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, you can still get stuff airbrushed too.
But nowhere else. It used to be you go to the mall, there's an airbrush shop. There we go, Daddy.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day. Yeah, go to your mall. Some of them malls had 2,
Yeah.
Hickory Hollow had 2 of them at one time.
Yeah. If I remember right, Hickory Hollow had like a really big, nice one. Like there was a shop and then one of the deals in the middle.
Yeah. Little kiosk like gimmick thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was just watching it just like, wow.
Stuff you can do to get heat back in the days. And there's no way you can nowadays. Yeah.
And speaking of not getting any heat, here's our weekly segment of, hey, Quentin, how was AEW?
It's all right. Some stuff that makes sense on there.
So this week I legitimately I know one thing that happened. I know about the
Okay.
tag title switch.
Yeah, what was up with that?
In fairness, I didn't exactly know who the champions. Oh no, there was the Bucks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow,
And they ain't had them long either.
Yeah, that's even crazier then.
Yeah, that's what I was shocked.
So yeah, for those who don't know, new AEW Tag Team Champions Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, I know, and they've been teasing breaking them up. They even teased to break them up in the match. I don't know.
I thought that was an odd use of Keith Lee after that introduction.
Well,
after he bealed brother all the way across the ring.
Well, I see why they did it. They don't want to push him. If he's so single, they're going to have to push him to the top for the title.
Right.
And so you put him in the tag, you want to push him. You don't want to push him as a single to the top right now. So, so they put him with Strickland, which, dude, I am not a fan of him. He is sloppy, dude. He is so sloppy on stuff.
I'll be honest and admit that I haven't seen a lot of his work.
It seems like the more I've seen of him in AEW, he seems more sloppier on stage. I don't know. Yeah, he just, but, and I know, and he's not, I don't know, but I think that's why they put them together, I guess. I don't know if that's the reason why, but that's what I'm thinking. But I have no idea why they put the belts on them. I'll tell you something, Ricky Starks could be a main event guy if they let him. I think he's ready.
From the first time I met and saw Ricky Starks, I was like, this guy is awesome.
Well, first time I saw him on NWA, I said, he's got the Rock. He's got the persona of the Rock. Then that's before I even saw him in the ring. I saw him in the ring, and he just keeps getting better and better. It just, yeah. I think
he can do a little bit of everything, including survive landing on his head on a suplex.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrifying.
I think he's not going to get any bigger muscle-wise unless he just really cycles out, But I think he's in really good shape. I think he's got enough size on, to him.
Well, and keeping Powerhouse Hobbs with him for a big heater is great.
Yeah. But I think they need to start both. It's time to start elevating him more. I think he's ready. He can talk. He can work any style. He can talk. He's got that charisma about him. So
yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, but they did something else that didn't make no sense. They had Moxley against one of the Japanese guys from New Japan. I don't remember his name. The big guy, and so he gets kicked in the face, powders out. I see him go down. I'm like, he's got his head down. I'm like, surely he's not getting juice. They cut away to Moxley. I'm like, okay, they're on Moxley for a while. I was like, surely now he's not getting juice on just a boot to the head, to the face. Sure enough, they cut back. He's on the ground looking up. There it is. I'm like, why? It's like second match, I think. Might have been first.
I mean, is it somebody they're pushing or no? I guess it would want I'd wonder who it was.
I don't think he's won yet, but he's working all top guys. But why get color off a boot to the?
Is it the big, tall, young guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's one of Haku's sons.
Oh, is it? No, it ain't that. He's not with the Bullet Club.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, I'm wondering too.
He's young, but he said he's been working a long time though.
I was gonna say, I mean, I'd get color for a Masachono Yakuza kick.
But it's just a boot to the face from Moxley. It's just a regular.
Oh, that guy got color. I thought you meant Moxley did.
No. Moxley got it at the very end hard way somehow.
Oh yeah, that's totally confusing. I'm wondering who it was.
It was right at the beginning. It's like they didn't even go on there in 5 minutes maybe. And he kicks him. He goes to the ropes. Or he might have been on the outside coming in and he kicks him, falls down. Like I say, he's flat, his head down. I was like, and it was just like, surely not. And surely, yeah. I was like, why? I think they were the first match. So it's just like, I don't know. On a boot. I mean,
yeah, and I'm hunting for who it was.
I can't remember what his name is. He's been on there since they've been doing the. They first started plugging the this past pay-per-view with the New Japan thing. He's been on since then a lot.
Yeah, well,
He's
I mean,
worked
I know they had the one guy who's with the Bullet Club. Like they've been using him a lot.
No, it's not him.
Okay, so this was Fighter Fest night one,
Yeah.
apparently. Okay.
Yeah, just type in the results and it'll pull up.
Yeah, that's what I got here. All right. Why don't I see Moxley anywhere on here?
Did you put in 2022?
Yeah, no, I put in the date. This was posted yesterday. Let's see.
First or second match.
Oh, Kanosuke Takashita.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. What an unfortunate last name, by the way.
Why's that?
Because it's spelled take shitta. It's literally spelled TAKESHITA.
It could be worse. Could be suck a dong or something.
Yeah, no, it absolutely could. But that's still unfortunate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's a big kid, man. He looks good and everything, but I just didn't understand him getting color the first 5 minutes of the match on a boot to the face.
Yeah. Now, again, like I said, if this was Masachono coming to the States, he hits me with that mafia kick, Daddy. It's temple to temple.
Well, we're going different.
We're going east-west, Daddy.
A little different, I mean, but I don't know. Then like I said, they put the belts on them in the three-way. Didn't understand that.
We had Wardlow and Orange Cassidy for the TNT title.
That was first match. That's first match. That was good. That was really good. I enjoyed that.
Well, they've been Goldberging Wardlow so hard. So did they do that with Orange or no?
Orange, he got his stuff in, but they did it good. Or he was, out, speed and everything, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
using speed and quickness to when he would get his stuff in, so it made it good.
I imagine a lot of fighting from underneath.
Yeah. They did a promo at the beginning. Chuck Taylor's like, we're going to cheat. If we're going to do a lot of cheating or something like that, So I go out there and they're getting distracted. And Chuck, was it Chuck or Trent? When I pull out a chainsaw from underneath the ring.
Oh, Jesus.
You go throw it in and they catch it and they throw them out. So they go back out. And the next thing you know,
that sounds like a Chuck Taylor called spot, by the way. Hey, what's the most ridiculous thing we can have under this ring? A chainsaw? Perfect.
No. And so then they're outside and everything, and Wardlow stops and looks down and lifts up the thing and pulls out Danhausen out from underneath the ring. Danhausen's like selling, and he looks at him and he goes to put the fingers up to curse him, and he's like, "Oh no." He's like, "No thanks," and he's like, "You're all right." And he tries to walk off, and I think Cassidy comes flying in with the punch, I think, but it was funny. I mean, had the comedy. They did one spot at the beginning where he has his hands in his pockets, and Wardlow pulls Cassidy's hands out, and it had rabbit ears. And of course, first thing popped in my mind, kiss the rabbit between the ears. But he grabs Cassidy's pockets because they're hanging out. The insides of his pockets are hanging out. So he goes, takes them and yanks and rips his pockets off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I mean for what it was a good little match, Yeah, he fought from underneath, his quickness and everything, and they gave Cassidy more than I thought they were going to. And he beats him with a power bomb, and when it was over with, he grabs him, picks him up, and shakes his hand. Well, bones it up and like that. And then he rolls out, and he lets Trent and Chuck get in there with Cassidy to help him up and everything. That was the first match.
Did they give him the hug? Did they give the people what they want?
No, they didn't show the hug.
Ah,
it was yeah. So then the second match was the Japanese guy and Moxley. So yeah, I said it was set up good to where it didn't kill Cassidy. Orange Cassidy, it gave him enough offense, but it didn't look stupid. This is the way they
they kept Cassidy good, but didn't make Wardlow look bad in the process.
Yeah. So, let's see.
I have a match I really want to ask about,
Yeah,
but I will ask about it last. How was Anna J. Serena Deeb?
it wasn't bad.
Okay. Well,
Wasn't
I
bad.
know Anna J had a bad one from what I hear a couple weeks ago. I can't remember who she was with.
Was it talking about the one with the host champion?
The host champion, yes. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Back or something. Yeah. Yeah, they said that was bad. I mean, it wasn't a bad match. It wasn't bad. You know, some of the stuff was a couple of things a little shaky, but wasn't bad at all. That's why, you know, compared to some of those one matches we've seen on there. And they and she went over with some kind of submission gimmick and we left it on, wouldn't break it, and
Serena did?
huh?
Serena or Anna?
Oh, Serena.
Okay.
Yeah. And Mercedes Martinez come out and made the save. So they're building up Martinez and Deeb to work a program, I guess.
Probably on that Ring of Honor show because I believe
That's what I'm
Martinez
thinking.
is the ROH World Champion.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
I'm so glad we're at a time when a generation of people can appreciate how good Serena Deeb and Mercedes Martinez are without having to, you know, order Shimmer or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only way you knew.
Yeah. Well, and now let's see. So FTR and Briscoes will be on the ROH pay-per-view.
Yep.
I don't know if they announced anything else or not.
Let's see. I see Luchasaurus in action listed on here.
Yeah, he worked Griff Garrison. Basically, was a squash, and then at the end,
Are you sure it's Griff Garrison or was it Jungle Boy?
Yeah, well, they made the comparison at the beginning, and Pillman put down. I mean, Christian Cage put down Brian Pillman and all this. He's getting just cheap heat, boy. He's putting down Brian Pillman, so being, you know, saying he was average and all this and that, and it was, and so he lays at the end. He basically jobs out Garrison. He puts him on the table, grabs Pillman Jr., power bombs him on Garrison on the table. The table doesn't break.
Oh no!
Yeah, so he tosses and grabs him again, picks him up. He power bombs again on top of Garrison, and then it breaks.
Why are they letting him powerbomb people? I'm sorry. Right now, with as hot as Wardlow is, nobody would be powerbombing people.
I know, but it's today's wrestling where anybody can use anybody's finish, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Says something about hearing from Jericho.
Yeah, he did. He did an interview about Kingston where they're setting up their match for next week. It's what is it? Barbed wire everywhere match.
Interesting.
And he's going to be the what was his New Japan gimmick? Pain
maker.
Pain maker. He says, I'm bringing the pain maker next time for you in the barbed wire match.
So I'm going to wear a couple strips of makeup over my eyes.
And a little hat.
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't wear the hat all the time. Which is funny because that's pretty much his hat from like that Vegas best friend celebration.
Oh, was it?
I don't know if it's the same hat.
The same look.
But yeah. It's a fedora.
It probably was. Well, I got this laying around my back. Let's wear this tonight. When I'm filming. But yeah, I mean, what that stood out. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Does it mean it'll be around the? Oh, and I don't know if all the people in the Jericho Society gimmick are going to be in a shark cage above the ring, or if it's just 2.0.
Shark cage above the ring. I do enjoy that.
Oh, what?
I said shark cage above the ring. I said yeah. I enjoy that.
So I'm thinking I'm sure Hager's not going to get in the shark cage. It's too big. Oh, Hager.
That's the match I wanted to ask about.
Yeah, him and Claudio. That was a good match.
I imagined it would be.
Yeah, it was. They were laying it in on stuff too, boy. Yeah.
I don't think either one of those guys worked any other way.
They laid it in. They was snug, definitely snug, and it went back and forth. It was good. It was a good back and forth match. So
I see. Oh man, I see here that Claudio's using his Ricola bomb again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Been a long time since we got to see the old Ricola bomb.
Ricola, yeah. And But yeah, it was a good back and forth match. I said it was really snug. It was a good snug back and forth match. It was good. They gave him some time, so it was good. It was a good match. It's what you thought it was going to be. Just
that's one thing I do enjoy about AEW is if they've got a match that they're like, hey, this is going to be a good match, they get time.
Yeah.
I feel like in WWE, no matter. Well, yeah, but I feel like in WWE, like it doesn't matter. It's under 10 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah. Main event. 8 minutes. Yeah.
But AEW is like, oh, we got Danielson and Hangman Page, hour. No, or did they do an hour on TV, or is that a half hour on TV?
I think I don't remember. I think the first one was an hour.
Yeah.
Well,
WWE would never ever do that.
Yeah, their matches, they give them time. That's their, when you got a good match, like that match would not have been good if the Claudio and Hager match would not have been good if they would have given 5 minutes. It would have been stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. It's a good snug back and forth. So.
And Hager hasn't lost much.
No, he had not. No, he don't lose a lot.
Even in those multi-mans, he's never the fall guy.
Yeah. Oh, did you see where? I don't know if it's true that Santana's not coming back.
No.
He's not coming back. When his contract runs out, he's not re-signing. And
Crazy.
They say that him and the Ortiz are not. They're not happy with each other anymore. I don't know if there's like heat, but there's not.
That's crazy. I know he apparently got injured at Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
He blew blood his knee, is what you said, right, or something like that.
Yeah. They say he's gonna be out for a while, but his contract's gonna run out. And he's not re-signing. I'm like, dude, you better re-sign because you're where are you gonna go especially as a singles? I mean, you're known as a tag, the LAX gimmick, and they're really good together. They work so good together, So I don't know. Oh, and last week you asked me about what's her name, Penelope Ford.
Yeah.
They say she's hurt.
Oh, okay.
Not medically cleared to work yet.
Well, yeah, she was on a lot of stuff there for a while. Like she was pretty much like besides the champion, the top.
Yeah, she was getting a lot of air. Yeah, she was getting. Yeah,
she was getting better very quickly.
Yeah, she was getting better. Yeah, she was starting to get better. She's improving every.
I was watching her a lot on Dark and Dark Elevation.
Yeah.
She was doing really good. And I'll tell you what she has too, is she has a presence.
Yeah.
And she knows where a camera is at all times.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah.
And like and not in a bad, annoying way. Like she's not always staring at it. Yeah. But she's always in the perfect opportunity, so all her stuff looks the best at it.
Yeah. But so I think that's about all that happened on there.
I wonder if there's
it wasn't a bad show. It was good, but like I said, some stuff didn't make a few things didn't make sense. But that usually happens at least on every one of their shows. There's always something kind of oddballish. But I think this week was
I feel like that's on every show though, like regardless of the promotion. Like nowadays, especially, there's always going to be something that you're like, what?
Yeah. So then, I was thinking the other day, how you had guys, it's been around, worked, in the 90s and independents, especially like around here. You think about guys, okay, but back in the territory days, they worked 6-7 days a week. A lot of times they would do a TV in the territory days and work that night. So some double shot sometimes. So you'd work 7-8 times a week.
Yeah, on the real crazy territories. Yeah.
How good would guys from the 90s that was working 3 and 4 nights a week, if they were working that 6, 7, 8 match schedule a week, how good they would have really been?
So I don't know
if their bodies wouldn't break down from the wear and tear.
Yeah. So
just think how much better Chris Michaels would have been. Ben Jordan, Steve Neely,
I feel like they're already good. Like those are.
That's what I'm saying.
Those to me are just guys who didn't get their break. But I do kind of see what you're saying, because by that time, the only territory they could work was Memphis, and it was dead.
And if you had that back in the territory days, and then you could go somewhere else 6 months, a year. You know what I'm saying? Working something. You know what I'm saying? How better they were so good just from this. Just think how much better they would have been from a old school territory system where they could go to different places and learn and get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even improve even more. That'd be crazy. I saw that. I said, man, that's crazy. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of guys.
It's always reps too, right? It's always reps.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's a rep. You know, I just throw those names out. I mean, I'm sure there's hundreds and hundreds of guys.
Oh yeah.
From that time period, you know, all over. You know, so it's crazy. They would actually been better.
At the same time, the reason the guys are willing to work that much is because they're getting paid well.
Oh yeah, it was their job. I mean, you know what I'm saying is.
And that's what I'm saying. And in the '90s, that wasn't nobody's job because they couldn't.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, so I'm just looking at how much better they would be on top of how they were already good. But just
I agree. Yeah, with more reps, absolutely. As long as the body holds up, like that's how you get better.
Yeah. I was just thinking about. I don't know. It just popped in my head the other day. It's one of those things. Just popped in my head. You know, I was thinking. I was like, man, you know, how much, you know, because you know, you just think about stuff. It's like
I do think though, because you know, I brought that thing up about Armstrong Alley. I do think they wouldn't be in the ring necessarily with people who were as good, because once the territories died and everything was pretty much outlaw, then it was a mixed bag. You never knew who you were going to wrestle.
I'm talking about before. I ain't talking about after the territories. I'm talking about.
Even before the territories died, and there was just two territories outside of WWF and WCW. There was Smoky Mountain.
Well, I'm talking about. I'm talking about when the territory system was going in the 70s, early 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I know. I understand that about the number of people.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if those guys even still, you know, were working all those nights after the territories were gone. Yes, no, absolutely. If they would have been in the territories.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. But by the time the 90s rolled around, you know, Al Snow calls it the degradation of the business. People who don't fully know training people who will know even less, who will train people who know even less. And while I don't 100% agree with that per se, I just see, you know, for every match where you're going in there and like, oh, who do I got tonight? Oh, Brad Armstrong's on this show. Sweet. This will be good. I'll learn something. No. And who do I have tonight? Oh, the local farmer who plays wrestler on the side because this is in his barn. Yay.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a totally different part of stuff. That's a totally different subject. I'm talking about back if it would have never died.
If they'd have been born 10, 15 years earlier.
Yeah, or if the territory system never failed, it never went away. If it was in the 90s, if it was still like it was in the 70s, never died. If it was still the same, it's what I'm saying, how much better those guys would have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I think the business as a whole would be, the business as a whole would be healthier too if that would have happened.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying how good these people would have been if they would have. You know, we look at them as how good they were. It's like, man, can you imagine if, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so, yeah, it's just one of the things many things I think of.
You know, I used to think I would, you know, because I was like, oh man, I was born too late. But like, I think if I was a territory guy, I'd be what is it? I just totally went blank with my brain. The Fullers, Pensacola. I'd be a Pensacola guy. I hear too many people talk about how great it was, Pensacola. You know, you made great living and you're on the beach every day. All right.
Well, what time period are you going for? Because he didn't take over Pensacola what, late 77, early 78. So.
All right.
But you still made a good living when the fields were there. You still made a living. That's why a lot of those guys stayed down there a lot, because you still made good.
Yeah. And you had days off. They weren't a full-time territory. They weren't 7 days a week.
No, they were 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were 6 days a week.
That's full-time.
But no, I get it. But when I say full-time, it wasn't 7 days a week, double shots on weekends. It was 6 days a week. Everything's a drive.
No,
I think they had one overnight.
But I'm just saying though, where?
I'm just going off Arna's podcast that he said he thinks they stayed at a hotel once.
That's probably they didn't want to drive. I don't think they ever had an overnight, because I think the furthest north they went, or was Birmingham. They might have had some spot shows a little north of Birmingham, but what's that? 5 hours to the coast, if that. I mean, so
I don't know, man. That just seems like the deal. Don't really deal with winter weather at the beach.
Like,
short trips.
Everybody loved the Fuller's, Knoxville territory.
Yeah,
because it was short trips. Those were really short trips.
Yeah.
So, but there wasn't a lot of interstate trips, but yeah. So both his territories were people like to work because they were short.
Well, and the Fullers like to do that too because they like to be home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You run a territory, you try to make it short. That's what I never understood Watts. The way his territory was laid out just made no sense.
The layout was crazy, but he made a lot of money.
But geez Louise,
Yeah, that was a 3,000 mile a week territory, wasn't it?
At least. Well, then when they took over McGurk's Oklahoma part, it really got.
Yeah.
They do Oklahoma City and Tulsa and So yeah. All right. Who we need to plug?
Well, most things have been covered. Did you finally do the last post for Luthez' UWA?
Yeah, I did. It was done last week. I was done with it.
Okay.
It's done.
Yeah, so right now Quentin's going to take a bit of a break, handle some things, and then hopefully at some point we'll be working the Outlaws.
Yep.
And he will have plenty of videos to post. You should partner with Armstrong Alley for this one because holy cow!
I'll just share it.
There's some wing.
I'll just share his links on my stuff. Just do that.
And
man, he's in love with the WOW stuff. And all these people are like, "Where'd you find this?" I'm like, "Dude, I had this 30 years ago. Where y'all?"
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember watching tapes of it over at your place.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite first really indie promotions that I really saw and was like, "Wow," I loved it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I sent you some of that UWA that's popping up too.
Yeah, he's putting that on there too. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I remember some of that stuff.
Oh, and
a lot of guys on there I know, so we know. So
real quick before I go into the t-shirt plug, got to talk to George Goulas this weekend actually.
Where?
Yeah, his wife was at a show and she FaceTimed him and said, "We were talking about you the other day," and I got to talk to George. That's cool. I haven't talked to George in forever.
I like to sit down with him.
Yeah, we should try to make it happen.
A lot of stuff, huh?
We should try to make it happen.
Yeah, me too. Because I seem like I'm the only person that don't just lambaste him,
Nah, I've seen more people coming around on. Yeah, he wasn't the best, and it was promoter's son thing, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
But the daddy said bump for story is just so funny.
But I've heard.
It's probably not true, but it's still hilarious.
Well.
But real quick before this cuts out on us, storefrontier.com/Plunky's Gimmick Table. T-shirt designs up there. Buy one if you like. I'll make it easy. And that's it.
Brian Turner.
Oh yeah, gosh, Brian Turner's VHS Rehab. Please hit him up. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to the people that we use on here because without them, well, then it's just us, I guess, watching tapes that you don't have access to. So there's not even a chance for you to watch along. Yeah.
All right. Anything else to
add? Nothing from me.
All right. If you're done, I'm done. Stick a fork in there. She's done. For Jeremiah Plunkett, Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Thanks for listening. God bless.
Bye-bye, everybody.